Yo guys, what is up? And welcome back to a brand new video here today on the channel. Today, we're coming back to one of my favorite tiny little micro ponds to see if we can't get on some big spring bass. So let's get right into it. Alright guys, so like I said, today, we're coming to this here juicy little micro pond to see if we can't get on some big early spring bass. This is a pond that I've gotten on some of my biggest fish of the year at. So I know there's giants in here, but gonna be coming back. It's finally starting to warm up. We're almost getting into that summer transition, but some of these bass are still definitely in the spawning area. Some are post-spawn, and a lot are up shallow. So we're gonna be casting around some of these baits. I got a little wacky rig tied on. I got a bluegill swim bait as well as a jig to see if we can't find some of these big and aggressive spring bass. So let's get right into it. I'm excited. I bet you he eats that. He ate it. He ate it. He doesn't have the hook though. Got him. There we go. There we go. It's not a very big one, but I called him. There were so many bass right there, and this guy, I could just tell he was gonna, spine me. He was gonna eat that bait. There are a bunch of fish right under this tree area, and there was a few bigger ones as well. Of course, the little small guy decided to just crank that bait. First one of the day. I'm just gonna throw him back real quick because there are a few slightly bigger ones in a little bit deeper water right there that I can't see if one of them is interested at all, but it's a good first fish of the day. There's definitely a bunch of fish in this corner. I think we'll be able to get on. Oh, there's another bigger one. He's gonna eat it. One got it, one got it. Got him, there we go. It's not much bigger, but that was literally next cast. I mean, a little bit bigger than that first one. Dang, these fish are aggressive. 2 casts and 2 fish right in that same spot. Not a giant, but another decent little fish. They're just cranking this little wacky rig. It's 2 casts, 2 fish in this little area right here, and there are so many more. I could just tell there are a bunch of bluegill beds right around this little edge here, and there are of course some bass that are a little bit deeper that are kind of chasing those bluegill. He cranked it. Second one of the day. Let's get him back in the water. All right guys, number 2 on the day. He's got something going on right there. A little bit beat up, but number 2 on the day. They're so fired up. There he goes, so fired up in this little pond. Of course, I had the wacky rig tied on with just the little Baits drag and drop. One of my favorite baits for tiny, tiny little ponds like this. And I came over to this little corner area where, of course, I saw a few little bass, and they're super aggressive. There's some bigger ones that are just a little bit further away from the bank that are definitely kind of surrounding these bluegill beds, while those couple of those smaller ones were kind of mixed in with the bluegill that are definitely spawning right up shallow. There are just hundreds of little cleared out areas for those beds. That's a good start. Let's keep casting around here and see if we can't get on some fish. Got it, there we go. Oh my God, he ate it, he ate it, he ate it. Oh my God, he's pulling. Oh my God, on the swim bait, oh my God, he's pulling so hard. On the swim bait, on the swim bait. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. He swiped that bait. Oh my God, he cranked it on the swim bait. That is a giant right there. The hook got stuck on a piece of grass right there, and I had to get it unstuck. He just swiped at it on this little swim bait. I've been annoying this fish on a bed. It's been under this tree on this little Mike Buka baby bullgill swim bait. I casted it up in there, annoyed that fish, just cranked it. He was fighting so hard. I literally got bit. He bit it right there, swiped at it. He was kind of hooked right in the side of the mouth, and then right on the gill plate right there. Absolutely swiped at it. It got stuck on a piece of grass right there, and I had to get him unstuck. Oh my God, I cannot believe he just ate that. I thought that fish was not quite this big, but he cranked it. He was fighting so hard. I'm gonna get this guy back in the water. He's on a bed, but that is so fun. I cannot believe this dude just ate it. I weighed him in 3.12 pounds, a 3-pounder off this bed on a Mike Buka baby bull shad swim bait. Let's get the nice release here. He cranked it. Right back on the bed he goes. I've been annoying that fish on the bed. I used the jig, I used the little wacky rig, and then I picked up this swim bait. Funny thing is, one of my next biggest fish of the year came out of this pond on a Mike Buka baby bull shad, which is just the kind of counterpart to this baby bluegill swim bait. Just a natural bluegill color. Been casting at him for a while now. Definitely, probably she on that bed. Been casting at him for a while, and I finally got him to just kind of swipe at that bait as if the bluegill just kind of swimming it on the bed and just cracked it. All right, guys, that was a giant right there. Probably what, my 3rd or 4th biggest fish of the year, like I said before. But I literally cast it under that tree, didn't eat it for like 15 minutes, and finally I put it right in front of his face, and he had enough. Really similar to a catch I had over on that side of the pond. A fish that was slightly bigger, around 4 pounds, rather than 3, that just cranked it on a swim bait after annoying it in the same pond. And I don't catch too many big fish out of this pond since it is super tiny, as you guys can see right there. But just absolutely cranked it. Oh, he cranked it. He cranked it. Got him. There we go. There we go. Oh my God. It's not even a terrible fish. Did he crank that bait? I cast it all the way out into the middle, and then I reeled it up to maybe 10 feet away from the bank. Didn't even see the fish. The bait just completely disappeared. I got that pearl side of this little wacky rig, and I just saw it absolutely disappear. Of course, this dude had eaten it. Not even a terrible fish for this small little pond. Nothing like that last one. But on this wacky rig, they just cannot stand it. And they always just destroy it. Let's get him back in the water. All right, guys. Decent little fish there. Nothing like that last one on the swim bait. Took the wacky rig back up, and he just cranked it. Let's get him back. There he goes. Like I said, I'd cast it out into the middle, and I was about halfway reeling that in. I was maybe 10, 15 feet away from the bank, and you could see the pearl side on this bait super well in this pretty clear water. I didn't even see the fish come up to it, and just saw the bait disappear. My line started running, and set the hook. Not a bad fish. Nothing compared to that last one, but for this little tiny pond, just on a small wacky rig presentation like this, I'll absolutely take that. Definitely another good little fish for the day. Alright guys, I'm actually at home editing this video because I ended up forgetting to do an outro for this video. Sorry for the kind of abrupt ending, but that's where we're going to have to end it. I caught 4 fish that day, including one definitely decent little fish, a 3.12 pounder on that realistic Mike Buka baby bluegill swim bait. So definitely a really cool catch. A swim bait's not something I'm usually throwing on beds, but this year I've actually gotten 2 of my biggest fish of the year with a swim bait on a fish that is bedding. So definitely a cool little catch there to just see that fish just absolutely destroy it in this pretty clean water from this little micro pond. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you hit it with a like down below, as well as subscribing. Lets me know that you enjoy the content. And also, thank you guys so much for 700 subs. We just got there a few days ago, and yeah, thanks so much. Yeah, I really appreciate that people are enjoying the content I put out there. But like I said, make sure you hit that like, subscribe down below if you're new to the channel. I'm posting new videos every single week. More videos will be coming out in this summer kind of season. After I'm done with school, I'll be posting maybe even 3-4 times a week. So thank you guys so much for watching. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.